going on? It's Greg with Live Fitness coming back at you with another great in-home or at-home piece of equipment that you can use for yourself. The TRX suspension trainer. That's super awesome because you use your body weight as the resistance, and there's virtually the progressions are endless. You can make it way more difficult than a push-up. You can make it way easier than a push-up. So let's go ahead and start it all off with what we call the stable, the TRX press. Now the TRX press, what you're going to do is position your hands underneath the straps. You want to keep the straps not actually right against the arms, but just out in front ever so slightly to keep those shoulders as stable as possible. The further out you bring it, the more unstable it is in the shoulder joint, and we're looking for to keep that as stable as we can. So we're going to start with the feet flat on the ground, belly button in tight. We're looking for no dips and no hinging in the hips. So earlobes and shoulders and hips and ankles in one straight line. So you're going to bend those elbows, bring it down with the head as neutral as possible, down with the hands right next to the chest and pressing it forward. Actually, the hands will stay in the same place of space at all times. But your body, again, actually going to be moving very much like a push-up, but what we call open chain, or the hands are now unstable. All right, so it's super awesome. So bending at the elbows, bringing it down with the chest or hands ending right next to the chest, press it all the way up and out, belly button inside. You can progress this, like I said, by stepping those feet back a little bit more and bringing it all the way back so that you're into a really low push-up. Now again, even more difficult than a regular push-up because you're in this open chain and shoulder joints are actually having to stabilize. So it's a fantastic progression. And a great exercise with, like I said, endless progressions. And we're going to quickly move it into a row. Now the row we're going to be starting off with today, we're going to position those feet underneath those hips, belly button in tight, lock that core. We're going to let those arms just travel out, and again, body weight moving down, pull it all the way up so the hands just opposite of the push-up hands and right next to the chest. Pinch, the chest, and back down slow. Again, both of these are fantastic because at the same time you're hitting these opposing muscle groups, the chest and then the lats, the shoulders, etc. in the back. But what you're also hitting is some fantastic good core work, and that's something that we don't talk about enough and is actually making a lot of headway with a lot of the fit pros. Working on what we call planks. You may have heard of the planks before, but progressing the planks and building up a lot of internal obliques, transverse abdominals, and the internal, or I already said the internal obliques. But then when you flip it around with the rows, the lower you bring it, further stepping your feet in, you're going to be hitting a lot more the lower back and hitting a lot of the postural muscles actually in the glutes and the hip area as well. So focusing on keeping that pelvis good and stable, which is incidentally part of the core as well. So we're going to progress that exercise, work on a little bit more core. We're going to do what we call the TRX rollout. Now, the TRX rollout is going to position those hands as if you've got a pair of dumbbells on top of those shoulders, and you're just going to extend those arms right up overhead now. At this point, we've got this good long lever. We're focusing on keeping those hips rotated forward, belly button tucked in tight, hold into that spine, keep that head neutral, again, shoulders on top of earlobes, or earlobes on top of shoulders, and then just finish up the fist, bring them back down in front of the shoulders. Now, this is a great TBA exercise, a transverse abdominal exercise, the TRX rollout. It's going to build up lots of good core stability and actually really improve any lower back pain that you might be experiencing. So these are just a couple of the great exercises that you can utilize with your TRX at your in your own home, or you can actually take it with you anywhere you go. It weighs all of about 3.5 pounds or so, and then from there it's super malleable. You can fold it up, put it anywhere. Again, this is Greg with Live Fitness coming at you. Check us out, www.getlitfit.com. That's GETLITFIT.com. What's up, y'all?